Hello, good morning. It's Richard and
Paul.
And welcome to
Sunday Chat!
Yes, Paul is feeling considerably better now and is able to scream again.
Did I do that well enough?
Don't do it again.
I think I need to do it again.
No, I don't think you do.
I think I do.
No.
Sunday Chat!
So much better when I put my fingers in my ears. It happens quite a lot in this house. Morning. It's Sunday, yes.
And it's...
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
Paul,
no.
no. Just stop now. It's getting a bit ridiculous. You've left the window open so we have the joys of the lovely sound of traffic and people going past, Paul.
You said, are you ready? I went, yeah.
Yeah. You've left the window open.
Nice breeze coming in.
Anyway, it's Sunday the 29th? 30th. Sunday the 30th. Of December.
And the year of?
2018.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't know about you, but you're probably still on your Christmas break. And, isn't it confusing? I mean, everybody seems to get completely confused. They don't know what day of the week it is. They don't know what time of day it is. They don't know whether it's time to eat another piece of cake. Or chocolate.
Or put the rubbish out, or the recycling.
Yeah.
Or will the milk arrive today?
What day is the rubbish being collected on? Is it as normal?
Have I woken up, or is this a dream?
Paul picked up the wormery yesterday.
Yes, yes.
The new worm house.
Haven't had a good look at it yet.
What does it look like?
It looks like a sort of flat-ish bin, plastic bin with a lid. It's called the original wormery, and in the worm video, in the Cedric and Cedricitas video, I said it came from Precycle. It actually came from Gumtree. It's the one of, I haven't been on Gumtree for, I don't know, years, and I just went on Gumtree and put in wormery, and there was one not too far away. So I went yesterday and got it. Thought the traffic was going to be terrible. Went first thing in the morning, sort of 8:45. I was back by sort of 10 to 10, 5 to 10, something like that.
You were very quick. Very quick.
So yeah, we're going to do a video on that, but I haven't had a good look at it yet. It's still in the car.
And I haven't had chance to make any furniture for each of the individual rooms.
He did say last night, I think we were going to sleep, and he said, will it have little rooms that they can go in?
Well, I mean, one would assume that it's like a doll's house for the worms. I mean, I was expecting individual rooms, bathrooms, kitchen, jacuzzi, maybe swimming pool. So I'm going to have to make some furniture for them. Some little chairs, tables, maybe a little...
Are you going to do some little knives and
cutlery
forks
for them, a little kettle? I think it would be nice. I mean, fish tanks have things like that, don't they? Well, they do. They have little castles and things for the fish to swim through.
I did say to him that actually it was always a kitchen and always a bathroom to worms. Because they eat...
I just think it needs pimping.
Poop.
It needs pimping.
Pimping the poop house.
No, Paul, pimping the wormery.
Pimping the wormery.
Wormery towers.
So is it going to have lots of frills and things around the outside?
No, I'm not going to chintz it up. I just thought maybe some little extra things for special times for the worms.
What, like?
Birthdays, Christmas.
Birth. Because they give birth quite a lot. Hopefully.
Do they give birth?
Yeah, they lay eggs. They lay eggs.
I was going to say they lay, well, Easter.
Oyster.
Oyster.
What is it? Oyster.
Osatra, isn't it?
Osatra. I thought it was Eastra or something. Anyway.
Well, I think that's where we get the word estrogen from, isn't it?
It's all the same. Yeah, it's absolutely
it's all the same root, isn't it?
We get it from rabbits and chocolate.
Ostara, or well, Shaz will know at the Kingstone Age. She will know all those. The Easter, I'm sure she'll let us know. I do know, but it's not kind of
a bit
sunk
Christmased
into
out,
my mind.
Really?
Are we?
Well, I am.
Are you
Christmased
really?
Out, yeah.
I'm not Christmased anything.
Well, I mean, we
frankly.
haven't really had. Yeah. Anyway, we we
Yeah,
do
blah blah
Christmas.
blah. You've
Yeah.
seen the Christmas special.
So
Let's move on.
Wormery, yeah, going to be doing that. They're all doing well. I had a look at them again yesterday. I tend to look at them every day at least and give
Good.
them a bit of food. And when I lifted up the lid, they all sort of smiled and waved.
Waved.
Yeah. So yeah, they seem quite happy.
Good. And they've not run off.
No,
No, through the holes.
no.
See, look, traffic noise already. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to shut that window. So I've shut the window now because the person out there, whoever they are, cannot park their car, and it takes them approximately 15 minutes to park their car.
They sort of go backwards and crunch on the gravel, go forwards, crunch on the gravel.
On the gravel?
On the, it makes that noise. There's lots of sand out there from the builders, isn't there? So that's all. Yeah.
Yes, but they
It's a
tend to
mess.
hit the curb and you hear crunch of the wheels hitting the curb. Stupid. Learn to park! Oh, anyway.
So you're in a happy mood today.
Well, it annoys me that people can't park. You're in London. Learn to park because you've got a tiny car. It's a tiny car.
I don't like parking now. I've got to
Yes,
that
but
age
we
of
can
52,
park.
I don't
We
like
learned years
I
ago
know.
how to park into tight spaces. You're in London. You've got to get it right. You've got to get it, in your head how to do it. It's a muscle memory thing, isn't it? Once you've done it a few times, you've done it. This person's done it plenty of times, but still can't do it quickly enough.
For you.
But they're revving the engine
They
as
are
they
revving
do
the
it, and
engine,
there's petrol fumes coming all over the
Diesel.
house.
It's a diesel car.
Diesel, petrol, whatever.
Whatever.
Diesel, schmeasel.
I did park the other day when I was out it was a couple of months ago because we don't really use the car very irregularly
No.
now. And I parked and I
Very
sort of,
irregularly. What?
yes, very irregularly, not very often.
We don't use it very regularly.
Yeah, they mean the same thing.
Yes, but it's awkward, Paul. The diction is awkward. Choose the line of least resistance with words, Paul.
Worms. Anyway, I parked and I was really impressed by myself. I sort of, I don't know. Like sometimes you do things all the time and then you do something, you think, oh, I did that quite well. Yeah.
Good.
There we are.
I'm so pleased.
That was my sort of joy of that day.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't coming home to me then?
Well, no, most of the time you come home to me, don't you? Well, I'm here most of the time.
Are you?
Well, yeah, because
Yes.
I work from upstairs.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Anyhow, so thank yous as usual to all the people that sent us seeds and lovely gifts in 2018. And also thank you very much to the new subscribers. And as usual, the people that gave the thumbs down, the small, tiny group of sad people who feel the need to be negative towards our videos. Why don't you go and do one?
Moving
Anyway,
on.
Wormery.
Got a
Oh,
list.
well, of course I've got a list. I've always got a list. Leave my list. It's mine, not yours. June Whitfield.
Oh.
Sister Wendy.
Oh.
Mind you, it's not been that bad a year for people departing, has it?
Well, we haven't got to the end of it yet.
Well, yeah, there's another day.
A day and a half.
Yeah.
But they were both sort of icons.
But first of
aren't
all,
they?
Paul, before you start going on about icons, to the viewers that don't know who these people are, June Whitfield is an English actress, British actress, and has been starring in films and television for a long time, and radio, long time. She's a national treasure, and if you're in other areas of the world, you may well know her for playing the mother in the television series, the BBC television series, Absolutely Fabulous.
Though actually what you mean is the grandmother.
No, she plays Adina's mother.
Yeah, so she's like the grandmother. She's not Adina.
She's Adina's mother.
Yeah, she's Adina's mother. Yeah.
Yeah, the old lady, Adina's mother in absolutely fabulous.
She's the one that comes with the femidoms on her arms at one point.
Thinking they were rubber gloves.
Thinking they were rubber gloves.
But anyway, she has passed away, and also the other person that passed away was Sister Wendy. And Sister Wendy was a nun who was also an art critic as well.
Yeah.
And wrote, I think, around 30 books.
Yeah, loads of books.
On art and those kind of subjects.
But she didn't type. She would just dictate and somebody else would type.
And she was absolutely lovely. We're not religious people, and you know, obviously a huge part of what she talks about, we're like, oh yeah, whatever. But it was the beautiful way she would talk about the art, which not only highlighted her passion for God and Jesus, but also her appreciation of the situations going on in these religious paintings that she would comment on. Therefore bringing a really good understanding of the art to lay people like ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was in the 90s, I think, late 90s, I think, she came to the BBC.
Yeah.
And the extraordinary I don't know if you know much about making TV programmes and documentaries and things like that, but everything is scripted. I mean, not with us, obviously, but virtually everything is scripted, and the person knows sort of what they're going to talk about, and they at least have a structure of what they're going to say. But for Sister Wendy, she would say, we're going to do a piece about this painting. And they would set up the camera, she would stand in front of the painting, they would turn the camera on, and she would talk.
She would deliver.
There was no scripting, they didn't know what she was going to talk about, no rehearsal, it would just be bang, and she would do it. Extraordinary. And there's one programme that we watched again yesterday, an arena programme. We watched this many years ago.
People won't know what arena is.
Arena is a sort of documentary programme in the UK.
Used to be.
Used to be. And we recorded this many years ago. It must be like four or 5 years ago or something. And we watched it, or I started watching it, and then you came in and carried on watching it with me. And it's just an extraordinary programme, because I think she's one of the very few people that when she talks about her beliefs, it is absolutely from the heart. There is no...
And it's personal.
It's personal.
And she's not preaching, is she?
Yeah, there's no agenda to it. There's absolutely no agenda to what she talks about, other than she wants people to come on board with her love of her God, which is
no, I don't think she
great.
does. I think that's wrong. I think
I
think her agenda, in actual fact, is quite clear. Her agenda is the good of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what she has dedicated her life to doing, to prayer and the healing of the world. That's her belief.
Yeah, that is her belief.
It's very clear. So, you know, she does have that agenda, but she doesn't force it down your throat.
No, it's not a thrusted agenda in any way. And she was in many ways her own nun. She lived with Carmelites for...
Then she became a hermit.
Yeah, she lived with Carmelites for the last, certainly like the last, I think, 15, 20 years, if not more, of her life. And but she was a hermit, and she was a contemplative, which is effectively somebody who contemplates religion, God, in the Carmelite.
And prays for 6 hours a day.
Yeah. And
so anyway,
yeah, she lived as a hermit. June Whitfield didn't live as a hermit.
No, she didn't.
No,
but we've done both of those now, so we just wanted to pay our personal respects to those people who've passed away, because we were fans.
Well, I grew up with Terry and June.
Well, I did too.
Yeah, well, we both grew up. Dad used to love Terry and June. Absolutely love it.
I'm kind of like that about Terry and June, really.
I think it's most probably incredibly dated now.
I preferred Sykes.
Eric Sykes.
Was it called Sykes? The show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Sykes and Hattie Jakes.
Yeah.
That was my preferred show.
Yeah, that was
because I loved
earlier,
Hattie Jakes.
No, it was a bit earlier.
Well, it kind of went into the same time, didn't it? But yes, there we go.
Hattie
Anyway,
Jakes,
if those of you don't know who Hattie Jakes is, she again was a British actress, very well known for her work in the Carry On films, which again is a series of British films, comedy films, filmed in the 50s, 60s and 70s.
mainly, yeah.
So, a couple of things coming up for the new year. Coming up. I should do a coming up banner at that point, shouldn't I?
Old Camp March. Coming up!
What?
It's disclaimer. I know, but you could have a coming up.
No, I don't want a physical thing. I meant on the computer.
Oh, I see. You mean like whizzing in and whizzing out. We could have just a physical thing.
I don't want a physical thing. I want to put it on the computer.
I could have one lollipop stick saying coming. You could have one that says...
No! Stop now. Coming up for 2019, there's going to be a giveaway of a cookery book on Planet Vegetaria.
A what?
A cookery book.
Where did that come from?
It's a northern accent.
Oh, is it?
Cookery book.
Cookery book.
They say book.
Book. They say boot.
Luke. Boot.
Boot.
Yes, Planet Vegetaria,
Boot.
cookery book giveaway.
Cookery book.
Cookery book giveaway. Also, there's going to be a 2019 cookery challenge coming up. Richard and Paul's cookery challenge. Oh yeah, look out for that, because that's going to be a good one. And also, oh yes, we just wanted to talk a little bit. First of all, wanted to say to Jane Kelly, well done on the live chat,
and
love.
Mike.
And Mike.
And Mike.
Poor Mike.
Poor Mike.
Poor
Mike's like
Mike.
me, can't get a word in.
He couldn't get a word in, Jane, honestly.
But when he did, it was valuable.
It was.
Well done, Mike.
I tell you.
And it was great seeing your son as well.
Jane Kelly, shy? Really? Yeah, right.
It was good. It was
She
a
can
good
talk
time.
for England. She can talk for England, that Jane Kelly. If you've not seen Jane's channel, pop over there. She's doing live shows now with Mike and the new dog.
Yeah.
It was fun. We thoroughly enjoyed it. It was
Great.
very good. You were just great on camera. And
Sorry.
you were just great on camera, Jane. And the little glitch at the beginning didn't matter at all. It added to the fun.
Well, we all chatted.
And the anticipation
Say
built.
and
Anticipation built up, which was really good. So I think she did that deliberately. Just to build the anticipation. Oh, yeah.
Anticipation.
I think she's clever. So we wanted to mention Jane's live chat. Lovely. Great to find out more about you and just to see you in your natural habitat. And
Natural habitat.
Paul is going to take a little, what's the word? Foray. Is foray the right word?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Foray into the live chat arena here on YouTube.
On my own some.
But not on your own channel though, it'll be on our channel, won't it?
Yes.
Well, don't expect me to moderate or help.
No.
You're on your own in that case.
We thought about me doing one sort of really...
Gardening.
Yes,
Gardening.
less flamboyant.
Sorry.
And so
What?
that I could actually talk as
Less
well.
flamboyant.
And I might actually wear a scarf so that there's some sort of synchronicity. as well.
You never wear scarves.
Well, no, exactly. That's why. Then people will think it's sort of partly you. Yeah.
It's trying to strangle me there.
It's not the first time. So yeah, thinking about doing that. If you'd like me to do that, then let me know. If you wouldn't like me to do that,
if you're not bothered, then
if you're not bothered, then
just
let
tell
me
us.
know. So yeah, thinking about doing that in the new year as well.
And it will probably be midweek, and it will probably be during the day
Yeah.
as well.
When you're all at work.
When you're all at work, so nobody watches and we can't get embarrassed.
We?
Well, Paul, will you be doing it on your own with no help from me at all?
No.
Exactly. So it's not going to be on a Friday. We can't do it on a Friday. I guess it would have to be Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon. Maybe.
Yes, maybe
Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon. I'm not sure. We'll have to think about it. It might be Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. What do you think? When would you like to see us doing... When would you like to see Paul doing a live gardening chat? It won't be at the plot.
Well, it might be sometimes.
What, live?
Yeah.
Will it use a lot of data?
Yeah, we got a lot of data on our phones.
Have we?
So, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe. But you see, I think it would be quite difficult because wind noise, things like that, weather conditions, having to reply to people, you wouldn't be able to do that very well if you're at the plot.
We'll see.
Unless you sat in the polytunnel.
I could sit in the polytunnel
Yeah.
amidst all the...
Paul's live polytunnel chat. I think that's got a ring to it. What about you? Let us know.
I don't think I can say that.
Paul's live polytunnel chat.
It's like a...
What is a tongue twister?
Tongue
That's
twister.
because you didn't do
Paul's
drama.
live polytunnel chat.
You see?
Paul's live polytunnel chat. Paul's live polytunnel chat.
Yeah,
Paul's
alright,
live
don't...
polytunnel chat.
Yeah, you'll get a
Paul's
polytunnel
live
slap in a
polytunnel chat.
minute.
Paul's live polytunnel chat.
Yeah, alright, Paul, that's really enough. Yes, so there we go.
Yeah.
That was the news today. Thank you. Anything else, Paul?
Well, yes, get well soon, Patricia.
Oh, Patricia. I can't believe you've done that. Don't say what she's done in case she doesn't want it broadcast.
Well, she's put it out on Facebook
Has
for
she?
the world.
Well,
yeah.
she might not want it on YouTube, but she's hurt herself.
Yeah, her foot. What?
Don't tell everybody.
Well, I think we've said she should be doing a video chat about that.
You could do a video
But anyway,
diary.
do get well soon. I have hurt my foot badly.
When?
Not as badly as you. When I hit it on the pole, but I couldn't.
Paul.
I really
You hurt
couldn't
your
work.
foot a little bit.
Oh, you are so ungracious.
You
I was
didn't
in so
break
much pain.
it.
I didn't break it. No, I didn't break it.
There's a bit of a difference.
But
You banged your foot. We've all done
But
that.
the thing is, when you do something with your foot, the
Takes time.
It takes time to heal, and also you sort of then have a weak foot, which is why I wear the boots that I do when I go to the garden, and I'll be doing a separate video on that from a challenge that old gardener guy gave us the other day. So I'll be following up on that in the next day or so.
Good. So Patricia, get well soon. What are you doing?
I'm just looking at your list. Have we done anything on the list? It's quite early on us. It's only about, what's it, about 9:30?
I don't know, it's too early.
Well, you said you wanted it done early.
I do.
Yeah. So I think I will be popping down the plot later, depending upon what we're going to eat this evening.
What are we going to eat this evening?
I don't know, depending upon what we're going to eat
Well,
this
you'll
evening.
need to make the decision,
I'll go
won't you,
down
when you're
the
down the plot. I think we should have spinach, something with spinach.
I think we're also going to do a spinach video.
Because you've got loads of spinach and it's so good for you,
Yeah.
for us, and we need to eat it.
But I was also thinking about cabbage pie as well.
Cabbage pie.
Mm.
Vivi's cabbage. Vivi's cabbage pie.
Yeah.
Mmm.
And I was also thinking that
With spinach.
No, I was
cabbage
gonna
and
use cabbage.
spinach.
You could use cabbage and spinach, yeah. But I was also thinking about doing the pumpkin pie, the phyllo pumpkin pie with some spinach in it, and
So
some feta.
pumpkin and spinach and feta.
Yeah. So yeah, that one. If you haven't seen the
Yeah.
pumpkin and feta phyllo pie, then we'll put a link, or he'll put a link somewhere that does that, or underneath or something, because that's a really good video. I've seen some people's pumpkins are the earlier ones, the ones that don't last quite as long. Seen that some have said that they are turning, so this is a really good recipe to use. It's
But we thought one of ours was turning, didn't we?
yeah,
But it was only marked on the very, very outer skin, and it was fine inside.
Yeah, it was completely fine. It literally was. I
Just
think
a
we said this
blemish.
before, where I think a raspberry stalk had just scraped the outside of.
Whatever you do,
thing.
don't throw them away, and cut them up and check them. If you've got a blemish, cut it up and check it, and just if there is a bit of rotten bit, cut that out and throw it away and use the rest.
Yeah, cut that and a sort of like inch around it out, and use the rest.
Yeah.
That's the same with anything.
Really.
The only, if you do have parsnips that have rotted and the brown has gone down the core, then throw that whole thing away, chop it up and throw it away, because that parsnip will be bitter. But if it's sort of just rotten at the crown or on the side or something, cut that away, as long as that brown hasn't gone down into the core.
You've just said that.
Yeah,
You're going to say everything twice.
I've just thought I might go across the way and say, can we have that
Across the way.
scaffold netting?
Across the way.
Across the way. They're just coming to the end of their refurbishment of their attic over the road, and there's obviously
You'll have to
scaffold
wait for them
netting.
You'll have to get your offer in there when the builders are there.
No, I'll just go and ask him, and he'll tell the builders. Yeah, they get rid of it. They're not. You're not allowed to reuse scaffold netting.
Aren't you?
No,
What if
because
it's covered in all dirt? Will you have to wash it?
well, there may be dirt
Debris
in it,
and
but,
dust and poisonous things.
Yeah. Poisonous thing.
Well, you don't know what rubbish is in the roof up there from Victorian times. Got to think about these things. It's like if you think about taking a ceiling down in a Victorian house. It's not a good idea.
No.
Full of so much rubbish, Anyway.
Well, also the whole thing could fall down.
Well, no, it's like when people have their ceiling replaced, it's better to actually cover rather than replace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another little handy tip for you if you're thinking of doing home renovation and removing your ceiling.
But if we covered ours, we'd lose all the
No, we wouldn't. You
architraving, wouldn't we?
No, you cover it with something thin.
Oh, right. Like newspaper.
Doesn't... What? Anyway, we're going now. So, hope you've enjoyed this
Sunday chat!
Oh, God. And if we don't see you, because I don't think we're doing a New Year's Eve, are we, this year?
No.
No, I don't think we're doing a New Year's Eve.
We didn't do one last year.
No, we didn't.
It sounded as though we're not doing one this year.
Well, it did sound like that, and that's
Well,
how I meant it.
We're not doing one.
Well, people might be going, oh no, they're not doing a New Year's Eve.
I think they'll be going,
Yeah.
oh, thank the Lord
you
they're
almost
not
swore
doing.
then, didn't you?
I was going to say thank God, yeah. Thank the Lord that they're not doing another live thing, chat thing, New Year's Eve
If
thing.
you want us to do a New Year's Eve, let us know. Then we'll find out, won't we?
Well, we're usually in bed, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We normally go to bed early on New Year's Eve.
We could do live from bed.
And we cover our heads in pillows to stop the noise of the fireworks.
Armageddon.
Anyway, we're going now. So have a good day. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Have a very, very happy, peaceful and safe, Patricia.
Yeah. It's
New
a bit late.
Year.
Bit late.
I know, but don't do the other one.
The other one. Oh, the other foot. Oh, yeah. Oh, a bit slow. Still a bit slow. Yeah. Mind you, I think that's me.
You said it, honey. You said it. That's it. Goodbye. Take care. Happy New Year. Oh, New Year's resolutions. Don't bother making them. That's what I wanted to mention before we went. Don't make your New Year's resolutions until the end of January. It's a little tip for you there. Yeah, because it doesn't work at this time in the year. Make them the end of January, even February. You're much more likely to succeed. Okay? There we are.
So can you make your New Year's resolution on New Year's Eve to start in February?
No, because you're clouded. You're clouded at this time of year. You're not clear. You need clarity.
Oh, I typed into Google the other day.
How long are we going
on for?
How to.
Oh. It was something that how to. I think it was how to build a wormery or how to do something. That's what. When I typed in how to, it came up how to, and then it sort of gives you your choices. How to write a resignation letter. That was the first thing, first suggestion.
So you mean a lot of people are searching and thinking about resigning?
Absolutely.
Well, good. Good. Do it. Do it now.
A lot of people. I thought that. So just type in how to on Google and see if you get the same results.
Oh. Oh, anyway.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
See you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Come again.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice time.
Bye.
Bye.